The best way you can support me is with a simple subscribe. Subscribe to my channel for more content like this. It's the TALIAFERRO TV. All right, I'm not the I told you so guy. That's just not my thing. Why beat a dead drum or whatever the saying is? But I'm not gonna lie. Subscribers, I told you so. Remember when y'all got on my case a couple weeks ago? Because about a month ago, well, whenever Dwyane Wade and the LeBron James talks or Cleveland Cavalier talks first started, I said, look, he might go to Cleveland, D Wade, but he ain't the starter. He doesn't need to be the starter. And a couple weeks ago, the Cavs announced, Tyronn Lue announced that Dwyane Wade would get the starting job, and he was like, because I want to do that. And I had to come on my channel and I said, y'all was right, I was wrong. Even though I was wrong, I still believe what I believe, that Dwyane Wade should not be the starter. But I got to hold that L. But look at today. Today, Dwyane Wade has asked Tyronn Lue, can he come off the bench to allow J.R. Smith to start? And again, I don't want to gloat. I don't want to do that. That's not my thing. But I did tell you guys that this was the better for the team. Let me make something clear about Tyronn Lue. I love him as a person. Seems like a really good dude. But he is an atrocious basketball coach. He is not a coach in the NBA. And if he did not coach LeBron James, he would not be a coach in the NBA. At best, he's an assistant. Probably not even a great assistant. But I would like him on the team because he is a guy that played in the league. He can relate to players. But let's be honest. LeBron is coaching that team. Tyronn Lue is LeBron's assistant. Period. Tyronn Lue doesn't know what the hell he's doing as head coach. The only reason why it made sense to bring in Tyronn Lue as head coach after they fired David Blatt was because LeBron can now kind of dictate stuff more with Tyronn Lue than he could with David Blatt. David Blatt wasn't going for that shit. Now, the thing about David Blatt is he didn't know what the hell he was doing as well, but not because he was a pushover, but because he came from a different culture, and the culture that he had worked in the country that he coached in. So I'm not knocking David Blatt. Tyronn Lue, he just don't know what the hell he's doing in the NBA. He don't know what the hell he's doing. I mean, it is obvious. Starting Dwyane Wade, when you're already starting Derrick Rose right now and LeBron, who's not the best three-point shooter, was ridiculous from the beginning. And I told you, anybody who thought that, they didn't know the game of basketball, and I stand by that. Why would you start Derrick Rose at point? He can't shoot a three to save his life. You look at D Rose play, his whole career. He's trying to get to the basket, attack the basket. You're starting D Rose, he has no jumper. Dwyane Wade, you put him with that. Dwyane Wade can't make threes consistently. That's never been his spiel. So now you got two guys on the perimeter who don't space the court. So if I'm a defender, I'm playing off of them and kind of sagging in the lane or wherever LeBron James is at. You got LeBron out there. LeBron can't make consistent jump shots. I'm sorry. We've seen in his career he's been sketchy at best. He's knocked them down occasionally. He's knocked some down in big spots. But he's not a consistent jump shooter. He can get hot. He's streaky at best, but he's not a consistent three-point shooter. You got those three in there. Jay Crowder, he's a floor spacer. Again, streaky at best. Can knock down a couple threes a game, but it's streaky. He can go nice where he goes 0 for 6 on the three-point line. Kevin Love, he's actually a really good three-point shooter. He can knock him down pretty well. He's your only floor spacer on the court. But he's the big. So at some point, Kevin Love's got to go inside. So he can't even space the court like in years past because he was playing with Tristan Thompson. Now Kevin Love's kind of got to play inside as well because he's their only big on the court. Jay Crowder and LeBron are switching out 3 and 4. So it doesn't make sense. And I think I'm not an NBA coach, but if I'm telling you this, you think an NBA coach would see this every day in practice. Tyronn Lue? Nah, I want to do what's cool. I think the thing with Tyronn Lue is he's a fan of the game too damn much. And he's a fan of LeBron and Dwyane Wade. And he wanted to see them out there because they played together. And that's LeBron's closest friend. No, it didn't make sense then. It doesn't make sense now. And now Dwyane Wade had to step up and be head coach. Everybody being head coach but Tyronn Lue and say, look, Tyronn, I think it's best for the team if I pull back and go to the bench. Let J.R. Smith start. A guy who can shoot the three ball. Don't get me wrong, J.R. is streaky, but you can't leave J.R. open on any possession. Now with Derrick Rose, when he comes back and LeBron out there, there's a little bit better floor spacing. You can get some three-point shooting from JR, right? And then now I'm not against D Wade starting when Isaiah comes back. When Isaiah comes back, he can knock down that three. Sometimes he shoots it. Again, when he was in Boston, he was another one of those streaky guys. But he wasn't getting looks from LeBron James. LeBron's going to be passing the ball. Isaiah's not going to be dominating the basketball. LeBron's going to be getting him looks as the ball dominates. So I think Isaiah's going to knock down threes pretty well when he comes back from injury in January, February. Then, if you want to go for the home stretch, bring D-Wade back in the starting rotation. I'm fine with that. Then you can do that. Let Isaiah space the court. Have D-Rose come off the bench. You want to bring back D-Wade in the playoffs for his experience and everything like that. I'm fine with that. J.R. Smith struggles in the playoffs anyway. I'm fine with that. But in the regular season, when you're just trying to get through, man, make J.R. Smith start. You paying him more money than you are D-Wade. Hell, and J.R., he pretty much took last year off. Man, get him out there. Let him start. He's a guy who's he's a morale guy. So if you got him off the bench, I feel like his morale is not going to be as high as it can be as a starter. Now, to give him credit, the first couple games, he didn't look bad morally. He looked into it coming off the bench. But I like him out there in the starting lineup. Put D-Wade with that second unit, and D-Wade can get his looks. He can get about, some looks that he couldn't get with Bron on the court. He can get some looks, and I think that'll get him developed a little bit more. And then when Isaiah comes back, you can maybe put D-Wade back in the starting lineup or keep him on the bench with that second unit. D-Wade, Tristan Thompson, and Kyle Korver. You got Kyle Korver as a floor spacer, and Bron plays a lot with D-Wade on that second unit as well. It can work. Not D-Wade as a starter. I ain't gonna rub it in your face too much, but trust me, I know what the hell I'm talking about here. Barring an injury to J.R. Smith or whoever else, I think D-Wade needs to come off the bench and find his role as a 6'7" man. And then I think the Cavs can do some things. They're still a good team, really good team. Look, they're going to coast through the Eastern Conference. Some nights, you're talking about some nights they're just going to beat teams like Charlotte and teams like Atlanta just because, right? So let them coast, and then they'll figure it out close to March or April. And then Isaiah will be back, and they can figure everything out. But for now, let D-Wade save those legs. We know why Cleveland, this team is assembled. They're literally going all in on the championship. Nothing more, nothing less. You don't need D-Wade to be starting, getting 30, 35 minutes a game in the regular season. I'm out. What's going on is yours truly, Mr. Taliaferro. And if you enjoyed this latest video, whether it's sports, hip-hop, or other culture-related activities, please subscribe to my channel right now. And if you want more from Taliaferro, you can always subscribe to the React channel for more of your latest reactions and music and sports highlights.